Hello friends, welcome to part 4 of the Create Twitch Clone in React series. We will start implementing our server in this part. So let's head over to our terminal and let's move to the streams folder. This is the folder in which we have the client directory in which we were working. So let me clear it a bit. Okay, so yeah, let me increase the size also a bit. After that we will make a new directory here known as API. Then we will cd into it. Then after that, to create any server, generally we do a npm init, so a package.json is formed. So let me do a npm init and it will take me here. We will just press enter because we want to keep everything as it is. No entry point should be index.js, test command, nothing, git repository, no need because we will already push it into git. Then keywords not required. Author, let me give me my name. License, let me give MIT. Okay, and it will again ask for okay, and I will give yes, and it will create a package.json for me. If I do ls, you can see the package.json is there. So before moving forward, let us install the JSON server. It's allow us to create a local server. Save JSON server, and yeah, JSON server, yeah, the name is correct. So let it get installed. Now let us go here, and now you can see in our VS Code we have an API folder. So let me go inside it, API folder. I have the package.json. Let me create two files in it. One is db.json, and we for this only we have installed this JSON server so that we can create a sort of fake backend through this db.json. And the other file which we will include, which is a best practice, is git ignore. So let me quickly fill the git ignore from this client one, so because it is generally the same everywhere. So let me do it, control V and control S. Let me close them because we don't need them anymore. And at db.json we will create an object with streams, key of streams, and it's an empty array. So it is done. After this, let me save it. Let me now open the package.json here because what is this, I don't know, because we need to change the scripts here. Let me change it to start, and instead of this, let me change to JSON server -p. It will run on the port 3001 -w, or the output will be to db.json. So we have updated it, everything else seems to be okay. And now yeah, our npm install is done. So let me do a npm start here in the server. We're doing it in the server. This, it is already running in the client, so this is the server we are starting. Let me start in the server. So yeah, it got started. Now we will go back to our client code and install two other dependencies which are required, and they will be uh, Axios and Redux Thunk. See, we already have Redux in the project, but we need Thunk also because we are going to do a call through Axios, and when we do a API call, it's generally asynchronous, so we need the Redux Thunk there. Npm install -- save Redux Thunk and Axios. Let me check if the spelling is right. Yeah, Redux Thunk and Axios. Yeah, it is right. So let it get installed, and I have to do npm start, but let it get installed. So in the meanwhile, I will go to my, close this, go to my client folder, and here in the, I will create a new folder inside the src. No, let me close this also for a bit of time. In here I will create APIs, and inside that I will create streams.js. So, and let me see if my npm install is done. Yeah, npm install is done. Let me start the server again, npm start, and it is getting started. It will take me to the Chrome, means it is started. So let me go back and import Axios from Axios. Export default Axios dot create, and it will be base URL will be http localhost 3001. So this will be the base URL. So let me save it, and after that we will go inside our action folder, and we will have a new action type here. We already have sign in and sign out. Now we will have a create stream type, and we will first, for that we will import the streams which we just created. Import streams from APIs streams. So we are going here, and this export default we are getting the Axios thing. So after that, here export const create stream equal to form values async dispatch streams which we just imported here. Actually, this is another way of using Axios. We could have used it directly here, but this is another way of using Axios. Axios dot post, it will do a post request to that localhost 3001, and it will do it to slash streams comma form values, this form values which we are receiving, which we will soon receive the form values from the form which I have created in the previous part, and we will send it here. So let me save it. Now let us head back to the place where we created the form in the previous part, and that is stream create.js, and here now we will implement the Redux again. The Redux was already there for Redux form, but now we will implement for the Redux state. So let us do that. So after this, let us import the famous connect function from Redux, React Redux. Connect from React Redux, and import create stream from actions. So this is this create stream from action, and then everything will be as it is. So let us go down, and we will now create that connect function here. But for that, see, we already use this in the Redux form. So how to do it? So for that, let me show you how to do that, because most of the time we use connect through this higher order function, but we have Redux also which needed this higher order function. So for that, we'll create a variable form wrapped equal to, we will take all of this. Let me cut it. Redux from form stream create valid and this thing, but export default. Now connect as usual, the higher order function like this, null create stream, and here we will give this form wrapped. So we are done, and now we have a on form submit, in which we were just console logging the form value which we are getting from here on once we do the press the submit button. So let me go here, and this dot props dot create stream and form values. So you might understood the whole cycle now. When we will click on it, it will go to create stream form values, and it will come here and do the post request to our streams. So now, did I save it? No. So let me save it, and before moving to the reducer, because the state will change in the reducer, we have to introduce Redux thunk to the project. As I told, Redux thunk is needed when we do some API call through Axios. So the middleware Redux thunk. So let me open our root index.js in the client folder. So this is the root index.js. So here we have to use the Redux thunk. So let me call it import Redux thunk from redux thunk. Okay, yeah, it is done. Then after that, this apply middleware is there, which doesn't have anything right now. So I have to put it here. Just this much is required, everything else is already set up. So let me save it. Now before moving to the reducer, let me see if my project is working fine. Okay, yeah, it is working fine. Let me see another thing, whether my Google is login to Google is working fine. Yeah, it is working, it is also working fine. So we don't have a navbar right now, so from here only let us go to streams, create, and stream create, this spelling is wrong. 28.5 I should have spelled it correctly. So okay, so it is done. So before checking, let me open the inspector element and let me go to the network tab and coding just a test. So if I submit it, see, it is what it is giving, can't access property props. This is undefined. This is undefined. Why this is undefined? Oh, this should not be like this. Let me debug it and I will come back. Thank you. So friends, again I did the classical mistake of keeping it as a normal function. So I changed this to an array function and that error is gone. And after that I also did a submit, and once I did the submit, what it did, it added this. See, as you know, we had an empty array, so it added this here. So this is what how this JSON server works. So let us move forward and this our action, we will complete the action first, but before that let me go to the types, and in the types we will create more variables. Let me copy paste it. Yeah, the next one will be create stream, and as usual it will be here. Let me copy paste this only. After that it will be fetch stream, the another one is fetch streams, not a single one but multiple one. Then the next one will be delete stream, and the last one will be edit stream. Now let me save it. I can close it also. Let me not close it because I need some files on there. So in my action index.js file, let me come, and now I will import all of them here. First one will be, that is coming automatically, create a stream, fetch a stream, let me indent it a bit properly. Okay, so after that fetch streams, after that delete stream, after that edit stream. I have a word wrap installed, so it is going to the next line. So now let us go forward and create all of them. So this is not complete actually. We will not only do the post as we have used the async, so let us put it in a variable, then use the dispatch so that we can dispatch it to the reducer. So const response equal to, it will be await, will be here await, then this patch. This is something which we use when you use the thunk. This patch type will be create a stream, and payload will be response dot data. After that, let me copy this only once. Create a stream. After that, we will create the fetch streams. Fetch, not stream, it is streams. We are going to create fetch stream also soon. So this will be streams dot, not post. This will be get, and in get we don't pass any values. So let me get rid of this forms value, but we will hit the same endpoint slash streams, and then it will be fetch streams. Let me see if everything is right. No, this is not right. We are not getting any forms value, but it is like this. We are, so we changed a lot of things because of the copy paste, but we will again do a copy paste because it will be exactly similar. Fetch, instead of fetch stream, it will be fetch a stream, but we will get the ID. This is for a single stream actually. So instead of this get, let me use a backtick, and then the ES6 template string ID, and then instead of fetch streams, it will be fetch stream, rest will be same. Then after that, two more are remaining. One is this edit stream and another is the delete stream. Edit stream, for edit stream also, let me copy this, and oh yeah, it is right. Edit stream will also get the ID, and plus ID plus the new form values also it will get, because when we edit something we should get the ID and the new values, then only we can edit it. So async dispatch, it will not be a get and it will not be a post, but it will be a put. Streams ID will be like this, but it will take it the form values also, and instead of fetch stream it will be edit stream, and everything will be same. Now after this, let me copy this, because the delete stream we are only going to get the ID. Delete stream and response streams dot, we don't want any response because we're not going to send any payload anyway. So await streams dot, there is a delete method also, so we will use this delete streams id. We are deleting, we don't want any response, but we will give the payload as the id, and this will be this delete. See, we are using all of them. If we use something, it becomes a bit darker. So this delete stream is here. Hopefully I added a lot of things there, right? Because I have copy pasted all of them. Create fetch stream edit. Okay, then if it is wrong, it will throw an error. So after that, we will start creating the reducer. So let me move to the reducer. We have an index and we have auth reducer. So let me create another file known as stream reducer.js. okay, and now let me create this stream reducer.js. so first we need to import all this create stream and fetch stream thing. So let me do one thing, import, let me get it from my actions, create stream, fetch stream, delete stream, edit stream. So I need till here. But the path will be a bit different from dot dot. Okay, one dot was above only. Actions, types. Now as usual, we will have the everything inside a switch case in a reducer. Export default, if you don't remember, let me show the auth reducer. So this is the auth reducer, export default. So we will create something like this only, export default state. The initial state is an empty object, so we are using the default parameters here. Then after this, action is there, arrow function, switch case, action dot type, case will be fetch, stream, not streams, it will be stream, and it will be return dot 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 state, comma, action dot payload dot id will be action dot payload. So this is a form of destructuring the array. So let me copy paste it 2 times. The next one will be create stream. It will be also like this, action.payload.id is action.payload.id. Then the third one will be edit, and it will also be similar. After that we will have a default case, it will be return state. Let me take it in the next line. Let me save it now. Now what we need to do, we need to install a small Lodash functionality which will help us to use some of its good array method like omit, which we are going to use in delete. So let me go here to my client folder, let me stop it, and then I will do npm install dash dash save load dash. We start it, install it, and then it is getting installed. Let me go back, and we will make the two other cases which are missing, which are the fetch streams and the delete stream. So let me copy this only, and instead of this fetch streams I will use, and let me delete this. I am going to use a utility known as map keys. I don't want this. This is automatically coming. Underscore dot map keys. Let me do npm and npm start, or it is not showing me what will come in the map keys. Let it get start first, then I will move forward. Yeah, it is getting started. So let me move forward map keys, and it will take this action dot payload comma id, and the last one will be case delete stream, and it will be return underscore dot omit state underscore action dot payload. So everything is right, but one thing I forgot to do, which is the import the Lodash, because we have to import it, or else how we will use this function. Import underscore from Lodash. So we are done with it. Now, no, not auth reducer, but we have to include this reducer in our root reducer known as this index.js. This is the root reducer. So after this, import stream reducer from stream reducer, then streams and the stream reducer. Let me save it. So we are done with the root reducer. Now I have too many things open. Let me close this first, and then again we will move here, but this time we will create the stream list, so that whatever we save in the database by stream create it, we get a list of it. So let me move here. After that I will have the connect from React Redux, which I already have, so I don't want to type it again. So let me come here after that and copy paste it, then import fetch streams, because we want to show all the streams here in by using this stream list. Dot 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 actions, yeah, it is coming. And again, let us change it to a class based component. We are not using any hooks here because this is an old project of mine, and as I have told earlier, classes are very much used in every enterprise project right now also, including the one which I am working right now at my office. Component did mount, so this will run only for one time. Component did mount means this dot props dot fetch streams, and let okay, it is giving error because there is no render. So let me wrap everything in a render. Let me cut it and let me paste it here. Now we will use the higher order function to connect to Redux connect. Null and fetch streams. So it is saved. So let me go to my localhost again. Where is my localhost? Yeah, it is here. And if I go to my Redux, I can see that everything is working fine. If do I have some error here? No, it is working fine. Let me go here, stream list, and let me click here. So in state, see, we have these streams, because on the home page we are showing the stream list component, and this coding the channel, this is the same thing which we have here. So let me go again to the create, and we just have one. Let me have another so that we can display two of them. So yeah, so I will go to streams, create, YouTube React, learn about React, then I will submit it, and it is done. See, it came here, and also if I go here to the state, it will now show two streams, two pin. Okay, so let us move back to the code, and in the stream list we will display it instead of just showing the stream list. So here in the return let me show h2 again. It is not working. h2, and the h2 will be strem streams. Let have a class name here because we're soon going to have some css also. Class name equal to header, and a div class name of list, and we are going to have a lot of logic here. So what I generally do when we have a lot of logic, I create a separate function for it instead of using the JSX here. This dot render list, I'll call this, and so let me move above, and this render list I will create here. And it will return this dot props dot streams dot map. The streams is the in the root reducer we have this streams, so it is this streams. So before doing this, I also have to get it, and this is the second part which we do in a Redux, which is the map state to props. Actually, instead of this fetch system, we could have a map dispatch to a props, but what we are doing, we are restructuring it. So the first part, instead of null, let me give it here beforehand only. So we will have this map state to props, and by this we can get the global state which we get through Redux. And return streams object dot values, using object dot values to get the value streams. Okay, state dot streams. So after that, so we have access to these streams here in our project. So these are props dot stream dot map, because it's an array. We are going to rate stream return the map function will change that to anything which we pass. So div we will have this main div. Inside this we'll have to div, and let us have a horizontal row also. So this is the main div, in which class name equal to item and key. So every thing in React in which you map through, it should have a key, or React gives a big warning, stream dot id. This stream dot id it will get. And now we will display two things here. One will be the, let us put a class name first, content, and then stream dot title, because title and description are the things which we have. me copy paste this only. We'll remove this. Class name content. Class name is description. Stream dot. I spelled it right. DSCRIP. Yeah, description is right. So I did it, saved it, and if everything is right, I will get it here. Let me come here to my home directory. Yeah, and everything is right, so I am getting both of them here. So everything is right, but the style is a bit very bland. We don't have much styles here, so let me move forward and create a style. So for that, import dot stream list dot css. Now let me create this in the same directory. .css. And now let us have some styles for all this item, content, description, and this list, all this header which we have created here. So list display grid gap 1.2 rem. So the main thing that will be display grid content, font size will be 1.2 rem, font weight will be bold, margin bottom will be 5 pixel, description font size will be 1.1 rem, header background, let us give a hexadecimal E6 F2 F5, and the padding 10 pixel. We save it. Yeah, and it is done. It is showing quite good. This header have a nice background and it is showing good. So this complete a long part. For hope you like this part. Thank you and see you soon.